Hey guys, it's Jonathan from the Howard Hospitality Group. Welcome to another weekly Vending Live. Joining me tonight, I got Matt from Galaxy Games 843.
What's up, guys? Guess who's back?
And also joining me in the background is David
Me
from Xtreme Vending.
We're straight up and down. I did all that work, got my toe hurt for nothing.
Don't worry. We'll move it. We'll move it.
Okay.
So now I don't hear your microphone. Now I think it's on your little microphone now.
No, it should be on this mic. Can you hear me?
I can hear him fine.
Oh yeah, now I can. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear him fine.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right.
All right.
Okay. So how's everybody?
It has been good, very good. I was off for the week, and I came back to a bunch of machine problems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you moved one. You moved two.
We did that before being off.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, that's the magic of YouTube, right? Because I thought it was when you got back. So
It's kind of funny, yeah, because I actually took the entire week off from YouTube, but nobody knew because I did a bunch of work prior to and scheduled everything out. So all my shorts
Nice.
posted at the normal times, all my full-length videos posted at the normal times. So I actually had a week off from YouTube, but it took a lot of work prior to that to get ready for that. But it's funny because I came back and I had all this stuff to do with my machines, and I was like getting back into the YouTube stuff, and I was a little rusty. I'm not gonna lie. It was nice having a week off though. It was very
Yeah.
nice.
well, you're also very professional. That's what professional YouTubers do. You don't even know they missed a beat. That's when you know when they're good, right?
Totally.
So tell us about your trip to Florida. What was it for? What were you doing?
Yeah.
What was,
So I actually, it's kind of funny. So I've got a full-time job, and I work from home, but we do have an office in Florida, and I actually went for a day to go visit the office in Florida. And while I was there, we turned it into a little vacation as well. So we also went to Universal Studios
Nice.
and Universal Islands of Adventure. And it was a lot of fun. We, rode rides and all the, kind of like, simulation rides and roller coasters and stuff like that. We had a blast. It was so much fun. And it was just nice. It was just nice to get away and kind of not be in South Carolina, even though it was still hot and humid in Florida too.
yeah.
But we stayed at the same hotel that we stayed at for IAPA. So,
That
there
was so
some-
cool, man.
Some
Well,
familiarity there. Yeah.
Yeah. So those of you who don't know, when we were in Florida, we had like a meeting spot because we both
meetup
stayed at the
spot.
yeah, we had a
Yeah.
meetup spot at the we shared the same hotel. We went to IAPA, and so it was like every morning it was like, "Hey, you up? Yeah, I'm up. I'm getting ready," or Dawn's in the shower, or I'm next, or whatever. And it's,
Yep,
"Hey, let's meet downstairs at 10:30 or whatever." And it was always the same spot. And so then he sent me a picture as soon as he got there. And he's like, "Does this look familiar?" And it was like our meeting spot. So it was pretty cool. It was bittersweet, Like I was like, man, I wish I was there, but then again, I'm sure it's really humid, and I'm happy to be home. So I don't know. It brought back a lot of memories because that was our
Yeah.
little spot that we hung out all the time. So definitely.
See, now all we need to do is convince you all to join us at IAPA in November so we can meet at the spot again.
Yeah, the spot.
Because
So
I'm
actually,
going.
I'm going to be going to Florida maybe here soon in September, actually.
That's
Well,
too
so
soon,
far.
though. I watched the stream last week, and I saw you and Jen talking about that and about your passes expiring and everything. But it's too bad that you couldn't just join us in November for IAPA.
I know. I wish. Well, yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens. I mean, still some time, so maybe I can go back out there just for the week. Just me.
Even just for a couple days. I mean, we don't have to go all week. It's all.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Like for the
Tuesday
week
Tuesday
of
through Friday, so we could just go for a day or two. At least you could. We'll probably be there the whole week, but
So since
we
you
don't have
got
to-
back, Matt, what have you been up to this week?
yeah. So I've been crazy busy again. So I came back to a laundry list of issues to my machines. Let's see. So far we've had 5 issues since I've returned. The toy taxi at the pizza restaurant was throwing the 08 error, which means it needs the board reset. So I was able to get the board reset, but when you do that, it loses all of its memory. So I had to go in and reset up all the bonus stuff. So we got that taken care of. But soon we're going to be swapping that machine out for a Happy House machine. But I have to wait because that machine is going to start a video that I'm filming with Nyax. So until we film that video, I won't be able to put that on location until then. So that's
Gotcha.
gonna be crazy though. I mean, they're bringing in a camera crew, a director, like the whole thing.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's going to be like a
Dang.
full blown professional shot video, not like amateur YouTube guy here. Which when we initially came up with the agreement, I thought I was going to do all of the work, like the filming, the editing, all the production, everything. But no, they're bringing in like a whole professional crew. So there's that. Once we get
Crazy.
that done, yeah.
What's up,
And
Jen?
hey, Jen. And I'm sure we'll film some behind the scenes stuff too while we're actually filming that video for them.
Nice.
Yeah, so that machine's going to end up going to the pizza shop. Also, the ice cream candy shop. You saw we moved the hot stuff machine there. It was throwing an O2 error, which is I think it's a front back switch error, is what that is. And looking up in the gantry, somebody had knocked it out the wheels off track, so it wasn't able to move. So that was an easy one, just an easy adjustment. And then we've had 3 coin jams, one at the top secret location, one at the industrial tire shop, and then one at the laundromat. And the laundromat was a good one. It was just chocked full of coins. Again, someone put pennies in the machines.
Yep. So Jen from Gen Vend, or also known as Gen Vend. Hi, Jennifer Janes. How
Hey,
are you?
Jen.
To see me.
Yeah.
We're just kind of going over our weeks and what's going on. And Jen is also the president of MBVA, and we're very excited
Yes.
to have you here. So thank you for joining us.
Thanks for coming
And
back.
Thanks
so
for having
next
me.
we'll do David, see how his week was. So David, what have you been up to this week?
So I actually got to meet up with Sold Out Vending in person. That was pretty cool.
Nice. From the
He's
Discord.
pretty.
Very cool.
Yeah, from the Discord. Yeah, he came over. So he came all the way from his home state, Louisiana, and he drove through Texas, and he said that took forever. And he drove through New Mexico, which didn't take as long. And then he ended up in Tucson, where my arcade was. And we met up at my arcade, and we worked together. I got to meet his wife. Well, soon to be wife. He's actually getting married. I don't know if I'm supposed to say his personal life stuff on stream though. But he's going to Vegas a little bit late, but he's going to Vegas, and they specially traveled to Tucson, Arizona to Vegas from Louisiana. I bet there's a more direct route to go see my arcade, and then they're going to Vegas, which I think I'm asking him if he's at Vegas yet. There's still an 8-hour drive.
That's a long ways, man. That's very
Definitely
That's
cool.
an
a long ways.
honor.
Yeah,
Very
it was
cool.
really exciting. Like it was really, he's a really awesome dude. Him and his fiance, they were just. So, I had a lot
What
of
else you do this week?
Well, so I don't know, just normal collections. I'm still waiting on that second airport. Thank goodness, Jack sent me because I didn't have a modem to set up for the Kiosoft. For my other 2 machines I'm placing, that's what I was waiting on, and he sent that thing out so fast. I got it in, and so this machine right behind me. This is one of the machines going into the airport. It has a brother or a sister or whatever right next. You can't see it, but I gotta work on them, put the Kiosofts on there, and so I'm placing them Friday. These machines Friday. So
Nice.
that's pretty exciting. Yeah, my second
Very
What's the
cool.
airport.
color of that
Very
one?
cool.
What color is this one?
It's
It's blue.
blue.
It is. It is. It's a blue. I've been getting the light blues, baby blue, whatever colors lately because I really like it when you put the marquee on top and it says Gamer Mini. I think it looks really cute, and then it looks really good with the wrapping. So,
Very cool.
It looks
but
really nice.
yeah,
Love
but I
it.
like it. Anyways, Jonathan, are you going to talk about what you've been doing?
No, I want to talk about Jen first. What Jen?
Oh,
She wouldn't even return my calls this week. She's been so busy. So
I've
I want to
been
hear what she's been up to.
I was in Central Oregon and I wanted to get home, so I basically left my phone like on silent and just was focusing on just getting in and out of places. And yeah, so we did it in 2 days. Normally it takes me like 3 to 4, sometimes more. But basically just went there to I had a mini that I upgraded to a bigger one, to a full size crane, because they emptied it out in 2 weeks, and
Dang.
and so did that, and then just I don't know, just been living life, just keep servicing
Yeah.
and
That's
always be
right.
locating. So that's
ABL.
yeah, get the ABL in. So
For
Very
the
cool.
record, Jen did return my text this week.
Yeah, not me.
I did.
Well, the only one I got was sorry, I've been busy. I'll text you in a bit, and then that was
Well,
like,
I did put a couple times. When you sent me pictures, I would put comments, but
yeah.
other than that, I wanted to call you back and elaborate, but I just didn't. I just was like, I gotta focus.
So, yeah, it's been crazy for all of us. I think that we all been super busy, and we used to talk a lot more. And it's like I miss it. I miss talking to everybody because we've just
Yeah.
been. You
It's
were
just
out
been-
of town.
Summertime
David's
is
been-
hectic.
Yeah.
It's hectic. Yeah.
David, do me one favor real quick. Can you tilt your camera down so when I put up the comments, we'll see your not that far down.
Oh my god!
There you go. Okay, perfect. So when I want to see your face when I put the comments up. So I don't want to block you. And Jen, you got to tilt yours down a little bit too, because so we have your head at the top.
Just-
There we go.
Okay.
Just annoy
Okay.
Jonathan as much as possible.
I just don't want to cut you guys off. So
You got it.
so we've been really busy. We're expanding our route to a different location, and so we ordered a ton of machines. And then I've been working on ordering like a huge list of toys. So I've been working on that all week. And then, as Jen knows, because she's a graphic designer like me, I've been working on some new skins or wraps for the Gamer Mini, or not the Gamer Minis, but the Mega Minis from Rainy this whole week. So I designed 6 new designs that I'm really excited about to release for everybody to put on their machines. So things I think we've been missing, and I'm really excited to release them, and hopefully people will like them. But I feel like the machines are just kind of boring. It's either like a space theme or a whatever it may be, and I wanted to try something different, and then they're kind of focused on certain locations. So like if you have an ice cream shop, or you have a buffet, or whatever you may have, like they fit in those locations, so you can order machines wrapped to go into special spots, which I think is really important, because then it feels like it fits the theme. So I've been working on those, which is kind of fun. I love doing graphic design stuff, except for my computer died once this week, and I ended up having to order a new laptop. So that's coming this week too.
Coming
So-
into 2024, are you?
Yeah. So
Nice.
it's a 2013 MacBook Pro is about to be you put away and never opened
Retired,
again, and
yes.
so it's time for a new one. And Macs are expensive, so
To the Mac
That was a-
graveyard.
yeah, that was a pretty hard hit. They're pricey. So, and then we got 2 new locations that we are working on. We got one placed. We didn't get to film it because it was kind of a weird time we had to go, and they were really busy getting ready to open, so we didn't want to take a bunch of time. And so, but we will film us going back and showing you guys. It's like a Mexican cantina place, which is pretty cool. So they have a huge bar, and then they also serve like tapas and mini like little Mexican little like appetizers and stuff. It's a really cool place, and it's kind of popular in downtown there. And then we got we lost David for a second. I don't know where he went.
He's
And
too
then-
busy playing with his green screen background thing.
Yeah.
that
Oh,
kicked
okay.
him off.
I was trying to make it where they
I
knocked
think
me off.
I
guess.
think you need to come up with a sound effect for new locations.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what I have.
Ta-da, maybe?
Huh?
Like the ta-da. Ta-da.
Ta-da. No? Nah.
Yeah.
That
it
sounds like you're thinking back to a memory or something. like
Yeah,
that,
that's
you know?
true.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't really have. There's not a lot of sound effects on here, unfortunately. I need to add.
You
some
can
more.
load sound effects.
we'll
you
work
know
on
that,
it.
right?
We'll work on
Okay,
it.
we'll work on a sound effect for what kind of sound do you guys want? Tell me again, and I'll look for it later.
Just
if not-
congratulations for like you put out new stuff.
Okay,
Yeah, something
gotcha.
like that, or like
Yeah.
the party favor sound.
Yeah.
That
Okay, gotcha.
Jaime would use in his videos, something like that, maybe.
Okay, I'll look up, see what I can
Cock a
find.
doodle do.
But yeah, so that's been our
Imagine.
thing. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I should release the pictures till I guess they're ready, but they're pretty
I
close to
wouldn't.
being ready. Okay,
Nope.
I'll wait till
Keep
they're ready.
everyone in suspense.
In suspense. So let's go check out some comments. I got to go back up here and see where we left off.
Yeah, while we're
Matt's
meeting,
back,
making-
so I don't have to read comments.
I think you did a great job, Jen. I think maybe you might be the designated person from now on. No, no, you don't want
Should have
that
grabbed
job.
my glasses.
What I was going to say though, guys, is while Jonathan is accessing the comments, don't forget to hit that like button. smash it. Let other people find the stream. It would really help us out.
And yeah, it looks like a lot of just people commenting each other. And then this is the only kind of real question that I see.
Yeah, Justin Well Done wants to know, will we be able to order those new wraps directly from Rainy?
Yeah. So when you order your machines, you just pick which one you want, and she'll wrap it and send it off. So it'll be pretty cool. I'm excited about that. So a little more custom stuff for you guys, because like I really feel like sometimes it's hard, to place a machine in a location when it doesn't look good, like it doesn't fit. So the generic ones,
some of those wraps kind of look like circusy, or like just too bright, or too like
in your face.
Yeah. So some toned down designs, like I know this has nothing to do with the wraps you're working on, but like I think of that black box machine that we always look at all the shows, and like that. It's like toned down and like, but it's just got a little bit of color to it, and it's the kind of thing would fit in like a more upscale type of place.
Yeah. Have you seen them yet?
The black box machines or the wraps?
The wraps he's working on.
I've not seen them yet. No, he's not sharing.
You will like them.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I see I'm not on the favorite list anymore. I don't get to see that
I
stuff.
just finished them, and the only reason I did is because she's a graphics person. I needed her opinion. Because the one I just made this morning is not
font.
Good. Yeah. And so I was
use Comic Sans, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I was just looking for graphic design knowledge, which she has a lot of, and I don't. And I'm good at cutting and pasting. That's about as good as I get. So
I was very impressed. So very, very impressed.
Yeah,
can't wait to see them.
I'm excited. I will send them to you.
Industry is like, this will very much help a lot of vendors, so I'm excited.
And that's kind of what we're all about. Like all the stuff that we've done we want to help people, and that's what the Discord's about. That's what the live streams are about. That's what we all do, and that's what we're trying to put out, is stuff that makes people grow and do well. So, yep. All right, so let's see. That's about it for comments. We got to talk about the giveaway, because we got that coming up in like 4 weeks, which is a month away.
It is July 31st, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so it's like 4 weeks away.
So I don't know if you want to do that now, real quick, and then
we could do it now.
Okay, let me pull it up here.
Yeah, we could go ahead and do it now. I might be a little rusty though, guys. I had a week off.
Practice makes perfect.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying I might not be as good as I was when I was, mid-season form, so to speak. All right, let's go pull it up. Let's go. All right, guys, it's time to remind you of the Crazy Claw Machine giveaway. You know myself, Matt with Galaxy Games 843, David with Xtreme Vending, our friends over at Quick Play, and Jonathan from the Howard Hospitality Group are working together with our friends over at CandyMachines.com to give away the Crazy Claw Machine. This is not a mini claw machine. It's not a bulk vending machine. It is a full-size 31-inch claw machine with the awesome look, LED lights all over the place. It's bright. It's beautiful. Your customers are going to see it from a mile away, and we're going to give one of these away on July 31st. That is 4 weeks from tonight. So, guys, all you need to do is jump on over to our Discord server. If you're not already a member, you can find the link for the Discord server down in the description of this live stream. So get over there, join the Discord if you're not already a member. If you are, jump into the Discord, click on that left-hand tab that says, let me pull it up here so I can give you the exact amount. It's a rocket ship, and it says giveaway Candy Machines Crazy 31-inch claw machine. Inside that tab, there's a link. Click that link and fill out the form. Then you are registered to win the Crazy Claw Machine from CandyMachines.com. Again, we're going to give that away 4 weeks from tonight, July 31st. So get signed up.
Nice. Good job, man.
Thanks.
That was good.
Or maybe, is it 4 weeks or is it 5 weeks? Now I got to look.
I think it's 5 because June has a short month, right?
Yeah,
so
let's see.
July's got a longer month.
Yeah.
It is 5 weeks. Not 4 weeks, guys. It's 5 weeks. So
okay,
5 weeks from tonight.
Nice.
There we go.
Here's a funny comment for you, David.
Okay.
Bam Rinden says, if the wrap doesn't have David's face on all sides, I'm not buying it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you hear that. That's the moneymaker right there.
That would be a #1 bestseller right there.
That's the money maker. That's awesome. Okay, so you had a really good topic that you wanted to bring up tonight,
Yeah.
Matt, and
Yeah.
you want to talk about that because that's a
Sure.
good talking
Yeah.
or thing.
So it's kind of funny. So, I was away for a week and I made a bunch of videos to post while I was gone. And I came back and, I'm still making content, but I've also been looking for other vending related content to watch, to consume, because especially like I don't watch regular TV anymore. Like just none of the shows interest me. There's, none of that. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube. Now, obviously, YouTube, you can go down some rabbit holes, and I'm watching metal detecting videos and rug cleaning videos and different crazy things like that. But I want to watch more vending related content, and we're to a point where there's just not a whole lot of content that I'm aware of right now, and content creators making vending machine content.
Yeah.
So I thought tonight would be a good idea to have a discussion about what vending content creators you watch. All of you out there, put in the comments who you like to see on YouTube. Obviously, there's us that make content, but like there's a lot of up and comers too that I'm starting to watch their videos. Like, let me pull up some of the ones I'm working with.
Well, of course,
I
we
know,
watch you. My
Yeah.
favorite's Glitter Bear Vending. He's my all-time favorite right
Yes,
now.
he's been doing
I
good.
can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough of his.
But like, let's see. I've been watching Top Line Thrift Find.
Oh
So
yeah.
they're doing some good content for vending. Of course, there's 720 Vending that's doing vending content still.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? The guy that we met in Vegas, Mini Toy Machines. He's been pumping out a lot of videos.
A lot.
But what else?
Bam.
What else are you guys watching?
Bam Bam. Isn't it Bam Bam?
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, boom, boom.
he's-
That's it.
He does the boom, boom stuff.
Tinker Toys and Hobbies, another one I've been watching.
Tinkers.
Their progress
Although,
on their store.
Yeah, their stuff's been more about their store, but I want to see more vending related content, right? So that's what I've been looking for is new vending content to consume. Like Jaime hasn't made a video in forever. Aaron was making videos for a bit, but now he hasn't done a
Yeah.
video in
he
a
hasn't
month.
done one in a
I was
while.
really sad. I saw the claw
Yeah.
fall on his face and it made me laugh.
Right? Like Quick Play does videos like every other week at this point. They're bi-weekly. But their content's still great when they do make it, so there's that. But who are you guys watching out there? Let's have a discussion about new vendors, up and coming vendors. There's another one that was in the Discord that started sharing some videos. Let me find the name. Where did it go? It's Ivan something.
Well, David's working on videos. I know that. So
Yeah,
he's,
I was working on a video again. I'm starting to work on content.
Really?
yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
he is. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a couple little. Do you guys want to see a clip of it?
Of course we want
Yeah,
to see
of course
a clip
we
of
do.
it.
Oh, okay.
Can only imagine.
Yeah, I'm just going to show you the very beginning because it's stupid. It's I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm not happy with it, so I'm probably going to redo it.
I know we've got quite a few that we're working on, and then Sam got the drone out the past week, and he's been flying that thing around trying to get all the rust off himself because he hasn't flown it since before winter. So, he's practicing with that so we can get some drone footage. So we're working on some stuff too.
Oh yeah, Love for Claw Machines. Natashka, she's been making videos. I did find 5 a.m. Ivan is one of the creators that has been in the Discord. That's where I found their channel.
Nice.
They do some bulk vending stuff, some mini claw machine stuff too. So there's a couple different channels out there. Some new guys, some new players, which is what I like to see. But I've been missing some of the other creators. Like, where's Cole Green been?
Yeah, I know, he hasn't
going on
done
with
I
Go
was
Cole?
on.
wondering about that the other day too, about Cold Green.
I haven't seen him in the Discord. I
Cosmic
haven't seen-
Vending. Cosmic Vending hasn't done anything in a long time either.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right.
So but it's summertime, and I realize things are crazy busy right now. So not sure if maybe people just have too much on their plate right now to make videos, but we definitely want some more content, because keep this in mind too, guys. The more vending content that's created, the more vending content is consumed, and the more everybody else gets exposure in the vending industry.
Yeah.
I think it's hard when you're like, at least for me, creating content, like finding the balance between creating content and like going out and servicing. For me,
Totally.
I don't
It's a
have
lot of work.
I don't really have the knowledge base for making the videos, but I have a lot of the knowledge base for the vending aspect. for me, it's just I tried making some videos and I just didn't think they were interesting. And so I never have posted because I saw someone ask about me posting videos. And
Okay.
I have to give it to people that take the time and really make good videos like yourselves. And because it's a talent in itself. And so I think that you're not seeing a lot of content from vendors is because they're spending so much time on their route.
Totally.
And
Yeah.
especially this time of year when it's like this is the time of year
This is
for
the
a lot of people to,
yeah.
make
It's the busy
their
time. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, except for I know that there's a lot of people that are like, "Oh, summer is my worst time." I'm like, "It's nice out. It's not raining. People are going out and doing stuff." So for
Kids
me,
are
it's
off school. Yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
it's
it's
my
like it's all that
busiest
stuff.
time. And
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't make videos in general, but I could see that being a reason why you're not seeing a lot of newer content.
Yeah, it's one of those things where my issue's been that I've been because the kids were so busy the past like 5 or 6 months or so with everything they're doing with all the clubs and sports and stuff they're doing that I've been the one out servicing the machines, or Natalie and them will go and just fill it real quick when they're out doing errands and stuff, because we just don't we used to be able to go together and we would film the whole thing, and it takes time too. Like it takes time out of your route to film because you're actually holding the camera, filming them while they're doing their thing. And so then you got to go back and edit it and all that stuff. So ours has just been time. It just takes a lot of time. So comment for Mr. Matt there.
Elite Claw Amusement says there's this one guy's channel that I follow that is always pumping out videos. I have my notifications on for him. His channel name is Galaxy Games 843.
Yeah.
I have heard about that guy. He is pretty consistent.
I heard he's
He
pretty
is
good.
pretty consistent.
Jen, you know what? I was, you were commenting about you filmed some stuff, but maybe you weren't sure how to edit it. Would you ever consider letting somebody else edit it for you?
I've thought about it. And then also it's like I don't feel like my vending route is that glamorous. It's a grind, and I don't feel like when I watch a lot of the vending videos I'm like I don't like get the shots. Like it's I don't know. I guess filming all the gritty and all the like cleaning and all the things that aren't so glamorous is definitely a deep look into what this industry is, but I don't know. I just feel like I already have enough on my
It's funny you
plate.
say that because you're always sending me pictures of your route.
Yes.
And like you've got not only the best product.
I'm very proud of what I do,
Yeah.
but I don't. And the other thing for me is like public consumption. It's like, let me like, I don't know. I don't know if I really need more people judging me, or
I know what
I
you
know
mean.
that
I know
there's
what
a
you mean.
lot of negativity, and I don't have the thickest skin like a lot of people, or like what you guys have or have to have YouTube channels. And so I don't know. I wore a GoPro for a little while when I was doing the O'Reilly Auto Parts just because I was getting harassed.
Oh.
And the footage just isn't that great for me. But I guess I could work on something with you guys since I
Well,
have.
if you ever want to do a little collaboration and send me some raw data, some raw video files, I can see what I can put together for you.
There you go.
Yeah, and then we are so some of the videos I shot, they're going to be on the NBVA website. So you use your username and login to log in. So I did a lot of mech repair ones and
Nice.
upgrading sticker machines. So those should be on the back end of the website. I would say in about 2 weeks or so.
Nice.
We should make
Good reason to
exclusive
join.
videos.
So
We need to
if we have a spot for multimedia now, I can start
Yeah, we
working
do.
on adding in the presentations from the MBVA shows.
Sweet. Yeah, she's ready for them.
Nice. Well, let's hook up offline and we'll talk about that more.
Sounds great.
Very cool.
So join the MBVA, guys.
Yeah.
You get all kinds of cool access to cool stuff. All right, Dallas Wirt wants to know, when you guys film, did you start with your phones for recording, or do you use a nice camera? I was thinking a 4K GoPro or something. Quite honestly, I think we all started with our phones. I mean, that's
I still
kind of
use it.
Still use
a lot of people still use their phones because a lot of phones today are just as good.
better
So
sometimes.
yeah. So like I know the new iPhone's probably pretty sick.
Yeah.
I started with an old Samsung phone. This was back in 2019, so the quality wasn't as good as they are today. Obviously, that was 5 years ago. Then I upgraded to a couple different GoPros for full 1080p HD service. And recently, I just upgraded to a Sony 4K camera. So that's what you're kind of seeing in the more vlog style videos. If it's a video where I'm wearing the GoPro, obviously that's still a GoPro and not the 4K footage. But you know, the fact of the matter is, you can create content with any type of camera.
Yeah.
People will watch the video. It doesn't have to be in 4K or even 1080p, as long as it's like watchable. You know, it's not like 640 by 480 like 2000 resolution. People will be good to go. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
You don't have to spend a bunch of money to create content.
Yeah, and everything that we use is on our website, so you guys can see. I think we got 99% of it from Amazon. So like these microphones, like the stuff that we use, everything that we use is on there. So if you guys are looking for what to get, and I believe it's listed in our videos too, like in our description. So if you guys need help, let us know. But we just use our iPhone, and it's 4K, and it's pretty sweet. Like the cameras on them are super nice. And so we've had really good luck with our cameras, and the colors are just, they come out when you come home and you go to edit, and you look it out. It looks twice as good as when you were there. Like it's crazy. Like, so it's pretty nice. Yeah. Very cool. So, yeah. So David, you still use your phone, right?
Oh yeah, I still
Yeah.
use it.
Yeah.
I got a
Question
22,
for Matt and us, I
little-
guess.
Yeah, Dirty Dan wants to know, how much do you sell Red Bull for? I'm up to $3 on Red Bull right now.
Same.
$3.
Yeah.
$3.
We do the larger ones. We're in what are they?
I don't. I do the 8.4 for $3.
Really? For 3? Whew.
Yep.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say that's pretty cheap
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I buy a lot of Red Bull myself, and usually at the grocery store it's about $3 for the smaller one.
Yeah, I try to stay competitive with convenience and grocery store pricing, because we buy in bulk, so we get a
need to talk to Natalie then.
discount. But it's definitely. I actually have had people say like, oh, it's kind of price kind of high. I'm like, how much you pay when you go to the grocery store or to the gas station? They're like, oh yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that's
Okay.
kind of what I compare a full line machine to, price wise, is like if you went to just a 7-Eleven or like a mom and pop grocery store, what
Yeah.
are their prices?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the prices I would expect from. I don't
They
do
don't
full
have to get in their car. They don't have to drive over there and go to the store.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And especially too, like I've got some locations where there is nothing around there. Like my top secret location and the truck accessory shop location, there is nothing around there. Like,
So you have a
Probably-
captive audience.
yeah, exactly. The truck accessory shop probably, if they went probably I don't know, a mile or two down the road, there would be a gas station that they could do that with. But like the top secret location, it's literally in the whole road it's on is nothing but warehouses and industrial parks. There is nothing. The closest place is probably 5 miles away. And when you're on your 15-minute break or a lunch break or something like that, that would be cutting it close.
I mean, I have a couple mills and the banks of full line. I have some just candy heads next to them, and they'll empty out my thing because the full line, they can adjust the prices. And so
Yeah.
like with different candy, they've upped their prices. And so
Oh yeah.
I've been able to go to 50 cents on stuff, but they empty out mine first. And then as soon as mine's gone, then they start like emptying out that machine, because at the mills, they're so like out of the way that
Yeah.
you have that captive audience.
Yep. They can't leave.
Yeah. There's no time to.
Yeah.
Dun Claw Vending says, my M3 Claw on my Mini got stuck today in between the front door glass and the glass that stops the toys from falling out. I raised the glass up to help. Any thoughts, and have you seen this?
Happens.
I can't imagine.
solved.
I can't imagine that's going to happen very often if it does happen.
It's happened quite a bit. I've seen it in the Discord to a lot of people. I know that, and basically it does have to do with with your little gate. I guess it'd be called a gate or whatever you call the little plexiglass. So and then also depending on where you can actually turn the claw and reposition it so when it comes down it's in a different position. But yeah, it does happen, so that you're not the only one, and it has happened, and definitely keeping those, that space either super tight so they can't get in there, or open so if it does go, it can pull itself back out. But that has it. Yep.
Wasn't it happening quite a bit with the grant
Yep.
one?
With the easy amusements machines. So we had that. Yep.
What I did was I put a little bit of the stuff that goes on the edge of like metal so that it's not sharp. So that, because I was having keychains get stuck. If they drop the keychain, it would get stuck in between the lip and the glass. And so I put a piece of this, I don't know, it goes over metal. I don't know what you describe. I bought it at Home Depot.
Kind of like car door stripping, like that goes over the
Exactly.
edge of a
Yeah,
car.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I did some of that. And
That's
then
a great idea.
That's
another
really smart.
thing is putting like the one-sided foam up at the top so that the glass, because you know how it kind of jiggles sometimes and it creates that gap. If you put some at the top, then that claw wouldn't be able to like go down. You just need to make
smart.
you just need to
You
make your
always have
smart.
all the best ideas. I swear.
God, you're so smart.
But there's
I
like
swear
this
you come.
foam stuff that you can get, and I've done that because I had a couple minis that their glass would just vibrate and make weird noises, and
Yep.
so I'm sure you could do the same thing for that thing.
Almost
I
like
never
maybe
have
like a
tried
door
it.
seal or a weather stripping kind of thing.
Yeah,
It's got the
exactly.
adhesive on the back.
Yeah, so you could try that. That might help.
Great ideas for sure.
Very
Or
smart.
even the silicone. You could even put some silicone, so that you're creating
In
more of
between.
a seal. Yeah. You just need your door tighter. You could also take your cam and bend it so that the glass comes in further.
Smart.
So those are some fixes for you.
Love it. All right. Bam Rinden has another question. This one for David and Jonathan says, just got 10 Kiosoft units. How do you guys track sales?
So I'm guessing you got them directly from Jack, because you didn't order them on the website, I'm guessing. But when people order them on the website, that's kind of the cool thing now is David and I have been working on this for a long time, and he deserves a lot of credit for this. But you can go online and order the Kiosoft units from us directly now, and it saves you a lot of time and a lot of hassle. And so basically, when you order it, all the paperwork and everything gets sent immediately off to them. So they start shipping it right away. They start sending your paperwork right away. You don't have to wait for a rep or any of that stuff. So as far as tracking sales, I mean, we just, we can track sales on our website. But as far as how do we track, like, I'm wondering if you mean like how do we keep track of when it's shipped or stuff like that. But usually what happens is that they send me a tracking number as soon as they ship out your guys' stuff. So then I can just forward it to you.
I think that Bam Rinden might be asking a little bit different of a question.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not sure how Bam Rinden is planning on using these readers, but do they work with MDB vending machines? If so, how do you track the sales of the inventory inside MDB vending machines?
So with claw machines, I mean, you can track your sales and stuff right on the claw machine itself. You can see how many products is put out and how much sales you have by how many sales you have under Kiosoft. But your machine will tell you how many products because you have a sensor when it drops a toy that tells you how many actual toys were paid out versus how much you sold. So that's how we keep track of it, is we can look and see, and then we can tell what our margin is, what our rate is. So then we know whether or not we're making money on the toys that we had to buy. So that's the best way to keep track of it. As far as like with, if it's for vending machines like Full Line, then you'd use like software like Matt uses, which is like VendSoft, or, like we use 365 Marketplace, so something like that. But I'm not sure.
Here we go. He just clarified. He said, my question was more, since they don't have a mobile app, do you guys just check the website reports?
Yeah, we check the website on our phone. So I go, well, it's Safari on my iPhone. If you have like David uses Android, so he probably just uses Google. But I just go on there, and you can do everything on the app on your. It's not an app, but on your phone you can do it all just like you're online at home. It's pretty sweet. And then so that's how we check our sales and stuff on that. And I'm not like, it's weird because I don't check a lot of people check like with the Niax because we have quite a few Niax readers too. Like it's sort of addicting with the app because you go on there and you can check your sales like all the time.
So
But
addicting.
I don't find myself doing that as much anymore as I used to. I usually just check it once a day, like usually around 8 o'clock at night or something, just to see how my machines did. And then sometimes I'll pop on there just to make sure they're all active and working. But other than that, I don't really have time anymore to be on there as much as I used to because it was super addicting in the beginning. But Kiosoft does have an app coming out. I don't know. It's supposed to be really quick. It's not too far away from what I understand. So, but that's how we check it. We just check it on our phone. Is that how you do it, Matt or David?
I check it like a million times a day on my phone, on my
Oh, you do?
PC. I can show you guys right now if I share my screen.
Okay.
I
Yeah, why
mean,
not? Why not? Why not?
Let's see which one. to
Hit
show
me
you the
up.
entire screen.
I got this covered.
I got this, guys.
You get
don't
to see
worry.
some fat sales right now, boys and girls. This is,
Well,
this is how the big boys do it. You ready?
well, this is. I'm not going to show my main account. I'm going to show my on my secondary account.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's several ways of doing this. Like, okay, so can you guys see the screen? Is it okay? Everything's good. Hello.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Whoa.
All right.
Nope.
I wanted to make sure. Okay, so when you're at the home position, this is what it looks like in home. You can go to reports, and this is how I check it. My reports, I go to financial, and then I select on a location, like I'll say the Denver, and then I hit search, and this will show me for Denver's today's sales. You can customize it. Go to weekly, monthly. We can look at the monthly sales. It's just over 3 grand. We can, look at. I know I've had this location since December. So we'll go back to December. It's done $22,000. So I can kind of see all that, the overall sales. Right here under revenue cycles, this shows me the amount of credit card cycles it's went through in cash. So of the 22,000, I've done $11,700 in credit card sales. So basically half, 50/50 is credit card, 50/50 is cash. All right. And then the other way to get more detailed, and I don't do this too often, so when we're back at home, we go to the transaction report. Now, transaction report's a little bit behind, so we can select the time period. Let's go back to like, I don't know, just, yeah, to the beginning of when I started this, so you can kind of see, and then you hit apply. This will show me, I don't know if I didn't update that. No, I did that wrong. It doesn't matter. But anyways, it just shows you, like how much cash you got in at that location. It kind of breaks it down a little bit more since but this is always like 8 hours behind. So this doesn't show you the most current. Reports show you more current. The This report shows you more of a breakdown, and if you click on the location, it shows you the breakdown of the individual machines. And then if you click again, it'll show you the wait, I tried putting my hand over the credit cards. I shouldn't have done that. Sorry. Uh, Luckily, it was blurred out, right? I put my hand
You
over.
can't see anything anyways. It just has the
Okay.
last four of the
Just the
number.
last four. Yeah.
Right, right. I thought I shouldn't have clicked on that one.
That's all
But
right.
you can see the individual card transaction. It'll show you the cash transactions. So it'll show you the time period when it's all going. So it does show you all that. So that's the more advanced transaction report. You click on the location and you click on which machine. It'll show you the individual transactions. The more basic but more up to date one is just click on reports and go in the financial and click on the location that you want to see a report on. And it'll show you the sales like today, $122, $45 was credit card of that location, which is not bad for a Wednesday. So that's good. Anyways, that's basically how I mobile. I do everything, and I do it on my phone too. So yeah. How do I stop sharing? That's
We are not worthy.
Someday we'll get there. Someday.
That's my side account that I just no big deal. It's just an extra account that I have. Jeez, man, insanely cool.
I'm
guys
very
wanna-
proud of you, David.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Very
Well,
good.
I know I'm very grateful for the community to help me out and stuff like that. Like because of the community, I have that location. I it's not like I can go service that place. That place is a 20-hour drive away from me. So the community's helped me out to run that location. So
Nice.
Love it. Tyler Owsley wants to know, will there be a charge for the new Mega Mini designs that you are making, Jonathan? If so, do you know how much they will be?
Oh, it'll probably just be like the Gamer Mini one that Jesse
$1
does.
million.
I think it's what does he charge, like $25 or something?
Yeah,
like that,
it's
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, it won't be a lot. It's just the time we put in and what it cost her to get it done. So yeah, probably $25 per machine or something. But I think you guys are really gonna like them. They're very cool. I'm kind of excited about it, and I have more ideas. And if you guys have ideas for wraps, let me know because I'd love to create them. And we're having a lot of fun doing it. So, anyways, new question.
Dirty Dan says, from watching your videos, I've noticed you guys are trying to stray away from full line vending and go into arcade machines. Curious as to why. So, you know, I don't know. Me, I might be a little bit different. I'm not really trying to stray away from full line. I'm just not really trying to actively grow my full line. If a new full line location comes into play, I'll definitely take it. But like the reason why I think most of us really focus more on the amusement side of the business rather than compared to full line is because full line's a lot of work. Not only is it a lot of work, but it's a lot of storage. It's a lot of expiration dates. It's a lot of products going bad that you just have
worrying about
yeah.
mice and bugs and stuff.
There's a lot that goes into it that a lot of people, you know, we try to show all that stuff. For the longest time I was doing shopping videos where I was going and you know, buying all my inventory. You know, you gotta store it all. Like I've got like racks right over here behind the camera. I've got racks of snacks and candy and stuff like that. And then in a whole nother section, I've got racks of sodas, and I've got, you know, cases of energy drinks piled up everywhere. Like it takes up a lot of room. You almost need like a separate little storage or warehouse just for your inventory. And
it's not just space, but I think the big thing is the spoilage. Because I mean, like the amusement stuff takes up a lot of, at least for me, it takes up a lot of room.
It does.
Yep.
I'm very grateful for amusement. I think that amusement got me started with the vending, and that's how I started learning a lot of things. But it's way harder, and I am just happy. Like if someone offered me a vending route with amusement for a decent price, I think I might take it. Sorry, full line route. Right. I think I might take it, but it's a lot more work. I gotta get myself in the right mindset. I have a bigger house now, so I could handle it probably a lot better. But when I had that small little house when I first started doing vending, and I did full line, that was a little rough. And then I had like we lived next to the cotton fields, and then there was one time I had to throw a lot of product away because we had a mouse find its way into the house and went into the chips. And I didn't want to take any chances and stuff because that's really gross. So,
man, we thought we were really good at doing it. Like we thought we had a system down. We kept moving product around to places that would sell better at and stuff like that. And we still have a lot of spoilage. I mean, we have.
It happens. Chips. I mean, that just, you know, I throw away snacks all the time. Drinks, not so much.
Yeah.
Well,
but snacks,
humans
I throw away
are
all the
fickle.
time.
Like someday they're feeling like they want some chips, and then, you know, that chip that you put in there for them, they decide, you know, I don't want some chips this week or this month. I'm on a diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the biggest frustration is when they specifically request something, you go out and find it, you buy it, you put it in the machines, and then they don't buy it. That kills me.
So
I mean, it happens with the candy for the bulk machines too. It's like I had all the O'Reillys, and they'd be like, "Oh, we really want this candy." You'd spend the money, like change out the head, clean it up, get it ready, and then you'd come back to service and you'd have a full machine. It's like, where'd that person go? Oh, they decided they didn't really want that much of it. They just wanted a little bit. It's like,
they just wanted it once or twice. Well,
humans are fickle.
Yeah. Totally. All right. Elite Claw Amusements talking. I think we're talking back when we were talking about the weather stripping and stuff around. He says, I use self-stick brush pile replacement weather seal from Frost King, sold at Home Depot. Good to know.
There you go.
Good to know.
Where is okay, here's a good question.
Yeah, I didn't see Waco because I watched the replay. Well, I listened to part of it while I was doing some yard work when I got back.
Dang, we should talk trash about Matt.
Watched the remaining. And where's Waco been?
I don't know. It's weird.
Good
He
idea
wasn't
for
really.
next time, David.
Yeah.
And that kind of goes back to, so I don't know if you guys know, but the viewership of this live stream is down.
Yeah.
And maybe it's because it's summertime. Maybe it's because, there's not been a whole lot of new topics, which is why we're trying to think about new topics to discuss on the stream. But, we're trying to change it up, trying to keep it fresh.
I think if Jonathan gets the pie to the face game or those
No.
dirty little candies, those bean boozles,
Bean boost.
I would love to see super chats get him to eat the nasty little beans.
Ooh,
I
like the Harry Potter ones?
Yeah, there's some that are even gross. Like
The
there's
Birdie
one that's
Bots?
like yeah,
Every flavor?
they have like the hot pepper ones that are really bad.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I go on the Twitch streams, and if I find people bean boozling it, I'm tipping them $5 to have them go eat a spicy bean all the time, and then I'll just keep doing it. I'll spam $5. Next thing you know, I spend like $600 or something, but it's worth it because they go crazy. Yeah, I got a little bit carried away on Twitch a few times.
My mom got us some of those for Christmas, and my brother and I were like daring each other to sit and eat them. They're really not that bad.
Isn't there some that are like earwax flavored?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
gross
God.
stuff like that.
They don't really taste that bad.
There was
If you want to see us yak on stream, I
Yeah,
guess
no
we could do something
kidding.
like that.
There was this one Twitch streamer. He would take a shot or something of Tabasco sauce or something like that, or something like like if you give Tabasco sauce or some sort of hot sauce. You take a whole shot of it if you tipped him like $5. That's the guy I spent a lot of money on. So
Oh my God. He really did it though?
yeah, and he would run and grab milk, and then he would just do it. But then you would make sure you take that glass of milk and drink it. You just keep doing it after you drank a glass of milk, so he never had time to to heal up and stuff. Anyways, he had to. He told me he had to stop the donation.
Okay, well, I will not be doing that.
Yeah, I'll bet he had a bad night.
What I'm getting at is Jonathan needs to do something like that. We need to get him to get pie to the face or
Yeah,
something.
give
I
it
would
to the
love
old guy who has the worst stomach
'cause
out of
it's-
everybody.
It's your stream. It's on your channel.
I
Right?
know,
And
it
all
is.
super chats would go to you. So it's
okay.
only fair. It's only fair.
But we
if
could
I
have
send
David
you
dress up. You would dress up in like a costume, wouldn't you?
a claw machine I don't know. I don't have any costumes. I'm not afraid of anything. Well, actually, I would be afraid of doing like shaving my eyebrows. I was trying to get people to get Jonathan to shave his eyebrows, but like I won't do anything like physically harm to myself. I don't care. Like whatever. I put on like makeup before. Like I'm not.
Get you a Pikachu costume.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of things. Like things
And
don't
you can
bother
just
me.
wear it for Halloween. It doubles. It's a twofer.
Yeah. You know what? I'll come on the stream with a 2-piece next week.
Dressed as Poison Ivy.
Just kidding. I can't. Oh, actually, about next week. Next week's my birthday, by the way. So I will
Ooh.
probably be missing the stream. I might hop in and say hi, but Wednesday is my birthday. So
Oh.
I'll be
I see a question.
37, so.
I see a question.
I'm trying to get to him, but I've
Sorry.
been putting. Okay, here we go. Let's do this one first.
Okay, this question from Dun Claw Vending says, thanks. Have you had to increase the claw strength on the M3 claw to pick up foam balls with anything with a little weight? My M1 claw seems to pick up everything fine with factory settings. Yeah,
I want
honestly,
to know how old it is.
well, I would just say, honestly, when you're changing out prizes, you definitely want to check to see how they hold each different prize. Like when I first got the key catcher, it was, my prizes were, I think, lighter than what the machine thought. So like, it was paying out left and right. It was holding everything.
Yeah.
So you definitely might need to change your settings for your prizes, and just see, what it's going to hold, what it's not going to hold, things like that. So
Or
keep that
the
in mind.
tips on it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, does it have the plastic tips?
Yep. The rubber ones or the plastic
Yeah.
ones.
Correct.
I just pulled some off today because I had a claw that was just grabbing onto everything.
Just paying like crazy.
Yeah.
Gator Claw Games says, thanks for doing this show every week. I always enjoy it. Thanks, Gator Claw. Appreciate that.
So it was brand new. Huh. Because I had some like way older ones that were having a little bit of that, but the newer ones I haven't had any issues with what you're describing. just like take an item, and when you're doing the
The
test,
claw strength test, yeah.
the claw strength test, you want to put it in there on the low setting
In
and
the claw, yeah.
yeah, in the claw, put the prize in the claw and turn it down until it can like just barely hold it.
Mm-hmm.
And see what that number is and see how far off it is from what it originally was. And then it kind of gives you an idea of what it can hold on a low setting.
Good advice. Very
Yep.
good advice.
That's
And
exactly
you,
how you set those strengths.
and you should do that every time or quite often. Because it's not like when you change out or when you find new stuff to put in there, their weights are going to be a little different.
And if you have different machines, different brands, they're not going to be even close to being the same. So you're going to need to don't use the same settings
And
from different brands.
even within the line of candy machine ones, the
Yep.
like the medium ones, the small ones, you want to make sure that you really have your numbers dialed in because even between cranes, like I have some of I forget what the medium size one is. I have one that the claw strength has to be up a lot higher than one of the other ones. It's the same
Yep.
crane,
Yep.
candy machines, but for whatever reason, it has to be a higher voltage. So, hope that helped.
Totally. Excuse me.
Great
All right.
advice, Jen. Great advice.
Yes, agreed. All right. Tony Yu says, how did you all get your first location?
Who wants to go
Who wants to go?
first? David, how'd you get your first location?
I watched a video about Quick Play and Claw Kicker and stuff. Got inspired by their channels. Went out and went on Craigslist. Found a toy house for sale for like $650 or $600. I don't remember the exact price. Screenshotted the picture. Went to my local grocery store. Found that they didn't have a claw machine in there. And I walked around, saw where it could go, and asked for the owner. The grocery store because it's a small mom and pop grocery store. And I told them I own this claw machine. I can place it right here. And they told me they would discuss it. And then they called me up and said, hey, we'll take that claw machine. So I went to Tucson and picked it up and brought it over and I stuck it in there. That's how I got my first location. So
Nice.
It's funny because I think, we're all going to have similar stories, or at least I know, Jen, your story is way different than the rest of ours because you've been in this for life. But like for me, I also was watching videos and I was working for a company that our local office was closing. So I was going to be out of a job and I was obviously planning on finding another job. But at the same time, I decided I never want to rely on just one stream of income anymore. So I wanted to have some backup plans and stuff like that. So, I'd been watching Chrome Vending. I've been watching Claw Kicker, Jaime, Quick Play, things like that. And I said, that might be a cool thing to do on the side while I was, working a regular job. So it all worked out really well for us, though, because a friend of mine's friend owned a laundromat, which is the very first location we ever got, our laundromat location. We still have it today. And he had a machine from Coke there on the outside of the building. And he was always upset because his customers were calling him all the time, saying the machine was always sold out, complaints all the time. So he fired Coke, called up my buddy, said, hey, do you know anyone that does vending? And my buddy said, we can. So we went out and found a machine, placed it, and it's been, that's ever since.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jen, you want to tell your story since you've been doing it since you were a little girl?
Well, I would say that I was helping my dad after I graduated from ASU, moved home, and was kind of going back to school for graphic design. I bought a spiral from Blockbuster Video when it was closing.
Nice.
Actually, I bought 6 of them. And so my first machines were those spirals. Ironically, the first one I placed, within a week, a homeless person took a crowbar and ripped it open. So it could have been like a horrible experience, but I learned a lot on like where to place them versus not placing, because my dad never really did unattended laundromats, only attended. So that was my first experience with locating. Basically, I just called up the phone number and talked to the person, and I also put a kiddie ride in from my dad's collection, and that was my first set. And then I hired a locator after I put the first 6 out, and we got, I believe, 10 machines put out. But I
Nice.
wanted to kind of learn, and I wish I would have hired Joe and not the person I hired, but you know, she doesn't do locating anymore. But that was my first experience, was, just going out. I've always watched my dad go and do his pitch, and basically his big thing is you're providing something that entertains children, so that they're not messing up with stuff in the store or restaurant, so that they can sit there and bang on the vending machine versus smashing a loaf of bread. And then also his other big thing is just kids have an opinion on where their parents go, and you want to provide all the different perks that are available to you. And so that was kind of my pitch in the beginning, was kind of using some of the things that he used to use. And it's progressed from there. But that was my first experience with locating. And now I go into places, and sometimes it's, I used to care when I used to get really upset when I'd get no's, but now I kind of look at it like I'm adding to your business and I do a good job. So, you know, you're missing out on an opportunity. And I feel like if you have a little bit of confidence in what you're providing, you're, you're selling what you bring to them. And so just getting the confidence and, servicing the one or two if you're just starting out, and then get good at it. Figure out what you're really good at and put that as part of your sales pitch. So if that's, like if you like merchandising, say, hey, I'm one of the best merchandisers around. Or, you do a good job of keeping your stuff clean, or whatever it is. But that's my 2 cents on locating. I know I went a little over the how'd you get your first one, but
No, that's what this is about, and it's about helping
Yep.
people, and that is
Totally.
a huge help, because that's probably what he's asking. He needs advice. He needs to
yeah,
know what to.
and just having confidence that you're providing something to them.
Yeah.
Like like I said, find your niche, and that's what you need to sell yourself on, because essentially that's what you're doing. And like a lot of people say, just, keep going out there. And I know in a lot of Facebook groups, Kevin S., if you see his name, he's been saying for years, go get those no's, because the more no's you get, I mean, in there, you're going to get some yeses. And that's something that really helped me over the years, is I don't care about the no's. They have no bearing on me.
Yeah, it's
And
their loss.
yeah, it really is. It's like, do you want a commission? Do you, like, you have a bunch of space? Like,
Yeah.
why are we not doing something?
Well, no doesn't always mean no either, you guys. So it doesn't mean
Yeah.
you can't go back a month later or a few weeks later and try again. And
Depends on the context. Remember
Yeah.
that.
Well, you know what I'm saying. As far as, yeah, I mean, in hunting for locations, definitely go back. If you do get
Right,
a no,
right.
the first time you go, there could have been a lot of reasons they said no. Could have been they're busy. Could have been that they don't know what you're talking about. Could have been they're not seeing the benefits because they don't really have time to think about it because their mind's on something else. So go back after they've had time to kind of dwell on a little bit and look over your flyer. And before somebody else comes in, that you didn't go back and they get your location because you didn't go back and check on it. So
I've had a few times where sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's all right.
I was going to say I had a few times where a manager told me absolutely no, and then I turned around and I saw someone come in, and I'm like, I bet that's the owner, because you just tell. Sometimes you can just tell. And I went to the owner, and the owner loved the idea, and then I got
Yes.
the location, and it's like kind of like told you, like not trying to rub it in their face, but and then it starts
But
making
a little.
Yeah, a little bit, and then
A little bit.
I just play it off cool and stuff, nice, and I'm very nice about it. But in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, "You silly manager, I told you so."
Yeah. The speed bump. You just got to get past those speed bumps.
The
Yeah.
gatekeepers, yes.
And it's like in the office, dream big,
Yeah.
then double it.
And I saw the Bam Rendon asked about we have 20 more minis coming in. Is a locator worth it? Try to get them out yourself. I don't know. I think I saw that you're putting your first ones out at a mall, but try doing it. The only way that you're going to get better at this is practice. And I do think that locators are great. Joseph is amazing. I've heard other people have had success with the other guy that's on the different groups. But if you have the time, if you have the confidence, go give it a shot. Like just just practice is gonna get you in there.
I think that our story, of how we got started is a good example of that, and the fact that, Amelia saw videos on YouTube, and she was like saw people collecting money from vending machines, and it was full line. That's what she wanted to do in the beginning. That's how we started, and so I told her, I said, well, let's go out, and because I watched some of the videos after she brought it to my attention, and every video said, don't go buy a vending machine until you have a location, because then you're stuck with the machine that may not fit in the location you're trying to put it in, and blah, blah, blah. So I told her, well, we got to get locations first. And she went out, and in 3 days, she got 7 locations. And she said maybe 3 sentences and answered the questions they asked her with a yes and a no and a maybe and I'm not sure. And then from there, now she goes out and she does it all herself, and so does Sam. And they're 15 and 12, and you can do it and realize you're going to grow. Don't try to grow too fast. Take your
Yes.
time, and
Thank
and really, yeah, I mean, really, because we did that, and that was a big mistake that we made, is that we grew too fast, and like we weren't making the money back fast enough from what we were spending to try to get machines out to all these locations. And it takes time. You need to realize that there's plenty of spots out there. Don't stress yourself out trying to get machines and get loaded and get going so fast. Just take your time, suck in all the content. The discussion we had earlier about, YouTube channels, that's probably the best way to get most of your knowledge, besides the Discord, which we're going to talk about here in a little bit. Those 2 things are your best friend, but don't believe everything you see on YouTube either. Do your research. Go in and get into the Discord and talk to people that have been in the business for a long time, because you can do that in the Discord. Don't get in Facebook groups right away. I would stay away from Facebook groups.
There's a lot of negativity there.
A huge amount of negativity, and you're just going to get burnt, because as soon as you ask a question that everybody in their lifetime that does vending has asked, you're going to get ripped, and you don't need that.
Use the search button. That's my big thing.
Yeah.
Right.
If you have a
100%.
question, search first, because I'm sure that every day the same question. That's one thing that I have a really big issue with. Is people think that they need to be spoon fed. This is a hard industry, and a lot of older vendors, it took them a long time to learn knowledge. And if you're not willing to type in a few words and look it up before you expect people to just hand you over knowledge, there's going to be a little bit of an issue. And I'm very polite to people, but that's one thing that with Facebook groups, do a little research first.
Yeah,
Watch
you
the
can go
videos
right in.
like you
Yep.
said.
And the
And
Discord is the same way. There's a search bar at the top of the Discord. There's a search bar in Facebook, and you can search up the questions. Somebody sent me, what's this error code? And I'm like, did you search it? Oh no, I didn't try that. And they searched it, and there was 30 people, 30 different conversations in the Discord talking about that same error code and how to fix it with pictures and a video. So it's like, dude, like if you would have taken 2 seconds to type that in, you would have had all your answers. And that's what's great about the Discord. But our advice is that everybody can do it. Imagine when you go out and you're going to go talk to these places, that how many people wouldn't do that. They wouldn't have enough nerve or enough confidence to be able to go in and talk to these business owners, and you're doing it. And give yourself some credit. Like be strong and feel that you're like, man, I'm doing something for myself. I'm trying to grow my own business, and be proud of yourself, and don't be so hard on yourself, and stay out of Facebook, get into the Discord, get into Google stuff before you get into Facebook, and, and watch videos, but do the research yourself, and the networking that you get in the Discord and stuff with other people, but just don't lean on people to give you answers. Try to find all the answers for yourself, like Jen's saying, because we are all busy, and everybody's got, most of the people that do vending, it's not their full-time job. It is a side hustle that they do on the side. So they've got, like Matt, all day he's stuck at his desk doing, his job, trying to do videos, in between now and then, but he's stuck at his desk. So he doesn't get to go out and do all the stuff that he wants to do. And a lot of people have to go to work during the day. So we're busy, everybody's busy, and just give people time to get back to you. Don't be stressed out. We're all here to help, but definitely you can do it, and everybody can get locations, and there's plenty of locations out there. Like, don't stress that you don't have all the best locations, and yeah, take your time.
Can I add
Very
something
much.
to that
Sure,
I
sure.
noticed people were talking about lately? Stepping on other vendors' toes, or being like, "Oh, they have such ugly equipment out there." That may be true, but it's like I liked when someone responded, "Wait 5 years and look back at this comment
Yep.
and see if you've actually come full circle as far as um, do you have some machines out there that are a little messy or dirty, or like because you only go there once a month or every couple months, like people are dirty. So holding judgment for other vendors and being like, "Oh, I can get them kicked out." It's like there's enough locations where you can either co-locate with them
Yeah.
or find a place that doesn't have other vendors. There's
Or be
enough.
like you, Jen, and when you're at your locations and there's another vendor there, you clean their machines because you're a nice person. So there's people like you too that's
I
what
mean,
you
I've,
do,
I've
because it
even had
makes your
one.
machines.
I even
Yeah.
had one where he didn't. One of his machines wasn't locked, and I locked it for him. I texted him. I was like, "Hey, did you know this one wasn't locked?"
Yeah.
But I mean, like know your other surroundings. If you're new, probably don't want to go, "Hey, I'm the new person." But I would, as you are in the industry, start to introduce yourself.
Yeah.
But try to stay out of other people's, they've probably maintained a good relationship for a long time. And having you come in and flashing cash is not the way to be in this industry. You're not
Yeah.
going to last.
Don't steal locations,
Yeah.
and realize that they probably had those machines for like 10 years, and sure, they upgrade them every so often, sure, but they get beat up. I mean, the machines get beat up, and I really feel like buying, because we haven't been in this industry that long. We're little over 3 years now, and the stuff that you're buying nowadays, it's not built like a Big Choice. It's not built like a Toy Taxi, or these ones that have been around a long time. The new stuff is not built the same. So I doubt you're going to get the life out of these claw machines like you used to either. So they're going to get beat up and whatever, and you're going to be replacing them more often, but they're also less expensive.
Well,
But
and that button, the white button,
yeah,
like it's just going to be, it's fingerprint central. Like I take a magic eraser to them and I'll come back the next service and it'll be just as dirty. And it's like,
black. Yeah.
yeah. And people think, "Oh, that vendor." It's like, well, I do the best I can. So, and I'm sure there's a lot of other vendors out there that have like 200-300 locations and they go to them every month, but that's the best they can do as far as keeping them clean.
Yeah. 100%. And the equipment costs a
Agreed.
lot of money. So, I mean, it costs a lot of money to replace. And if it's working, sometimes it's better just to clean as best you can and
Yep.
let it run for a
Well,
while
and
so you can afford.
a lot of older vendors have this concept that if you pull one out and then you take a little time to put another one back in, you'll get it replaced. Like someone else, or if you take it out, they'll be like, "Oh, actually, just keep it outside. No, we don't want it brought. We don't want a new
Yep.
one brought back."
Yep.
Yep.
And so there is that kind of mindset that, I mean, there's been that has happened to a lot of vendors. Gumball Gold keeps asking about how I buy my gum. I buy my gum by the pallet, sometimes by the case, but usually by the pallet.
Yeah, I saw his question like 4 times.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Usually I order from Concord or A&A.
There you go.
If that
So
helps.
let's talk about the giveaway again, guys, because it's been a bit. So let's bring it
It's
up.
been a minute. Yeah, it's been like an hour actually.
Sorry.
It's all good. Somebody else want to take it this time?
Sure, I can do it.
Okay. Ready,
Let's
David?
make it big. Thank you so much. I
Uh-huh.
appreciate that. So, guy, yeah, thank you. Thanks for helping me. Anyways, so we are doing a giveaway, of course. If you haven't already done so, make sure you join the Discord and sign up for the giveaway. The channel is called Giveaway. There's a little rocket ship, and you'll win. You enter the chance to win a 31-inch claw machine called the Claw Crazy. It looks really great. I have several of these machines in my arcade, 16 of them to be precise, quite a few of them, and they are very popular. I don't have the Claw Crazy. I have Kenichi Claw, my own variant, but similar design. And just having that no frame where you can just see in from like all three sides perfectly, it's just it brings the people in. They are just it gets you customers. There's a great audience that will surround your machines, and you get to see all your toys. So very, very nice claw machine, and it's pretty exciting. This is probably one of our largest giveaways ever, and we want to thank CandyMachines.com for providing this. And we're doing this giveaway with Quick Play, Galaxy Games 843, and the Howard Hospitality Group with me as well. But anyways, so if you haven't already done so, go to the Discord, which the link is in the description of this live stream, and go ahead and click on that. Join it if you haven't already done so, and go to the giveaway channel and sign up for it. It only takes just a minute, and we do that giveaway live, and it'll be the end of the month of July. So what do we decide? 5 weeks away. So 5 weeks away from this
5 weeks,
giveaway.
yes.
Yeah.
July 31st.
That's a good looking machine, man.
Yeah,
I mean, just look at the colors. I really like the colors a lot, and I think it's really. I mean, I don't know. It's just a good looking machine. I love the shelves in the back, and it's just they did a good job designing it. And I think that when you have people that are in the industry that design it, it makes it so much better. You know, that are actually like real vendors designing a machine versus something that comes from a factory that was designed by somebody else. The people that use it, those are the people that should design the machines. Honestly, very cool. Good job, guys. It looks great. I love that machine. All right. So I think we're all caught up on comments. People are teasing you, Xtreme, in the comments quite a bit about some claw dance or something that you're supposed to do. I don't know what they're talking about.
Are you gonna do a shower claw?
A shower claw? I don't
No,
know.
they want you to do the shower video.
Well, that's why I posted here. Maybe it's inappropriate. I don't know, but I can post my ultimate shower thought myself. I put it in the Discord.
You don't
You
need
were supposed to show us your video. You gonna show us a little tidbit of your video that you?
You know what? I don't know. I don't like my video. It's so stupid. It's so cringe. But, I'll show the clip of the stream. Hang on, I'll
Okay.
do it.
Oh,
I'll
it's
show
an
the-
You know what you
alien
should do?
behind
Wait,
you.
wait. Put it in the Discord because we need people going to the Discord and checking it out. So if you want to see a sneak peek of his video coming out, go to the Discord and you can watch it in there. Put it in the Discord, and we should talk about the Discord too. I don't know if David, you want to bring up your screen and talk about Discord?
Oh yeah. Hang on, let me get out of that
Sure.
channel because that's a channel. All right, you know what? You'll be able to see. Yeah, here. Let me share my screen. Let me get back to the actual live stream. I'm on the YouTube page, supporting us on YouTube. So
We have a
share
question that's
screen.
come up a couple times, and let's while you're getting your screen up, let's talk about this one real quick.
Yeah, so Caden Harrison says, what do you think of a convenience fee on claw machines? Maybe I'm not sure I understand the question, but like convenience fee for the credit card readers? What do you...
That's what I was guessing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, because we do on all of our credit card readers, we charge a convenience fee. So
Absolutely,
Oh, you do?
yeah.
oh yeah, every single transaction.
I don't.
Same.
I don't do it, but
Did you
yeah,
state that you get a discount when you use cash?
No, but we said that you get bonus plays. We have a sticker on ours that says you get bonus plays if you use your card. That you can get bonus plays because only now have claw machines started to come out where actually the software internally allows you to put bonus plays onto the machine when that wasn't something you could do before. So now they're starting to come out with new software, which is awesome, that allows you to do bonus plays. If they do put a $5 actual bill in there versus a credit card, they can
my
get bonus
oldest
plays.
machine has had that for almost 11 years now.
Yeah, but it's rare. Like you
Yeah.
you didn't see them, especially on the minis. It hadn't been something they just started doing recently, and we're very excited that the software's finally here. But the only way you get bonus plays was doing credit card, and now you can do it with the software built into the machines. And a lot of them are coming out with that now, which is great. So, Caden, for Nyax and Kiosoft, you all like my opinion. David doesn't charge, but I feel they're going to charge you 6.5% fee, or roughly 6%, depending on which one you're using. It's around 6 to 7%. Um, you know, charge them that 10-cent fee, because
Yep.
everywhere somebody goes, you're going to see that there's a charge for debit. So
Um,
if you go to
the
the grocery
caveat
store,
to that is that you need to also state that they
it
need to
does.
check their local laws and state regulations to make sure that they can do that. Just
So
throwing that out there to protect.
yeah, so like on ours, so on our NIAX, it says a screen comes up and says there's a 10-cent processing fee for every transaction. It says that comes up on our. I'm
Okay.
sure it's the same for Matt's
Yep.
and David's. I don't know unless you have them take that off, David. But then on Kiosoft, we have the choices that they pick. Kind of like on NIAX, but it says $1.10, 3.10, 5.10, and 10.10, or whatever we're running them at. So we always have that 10-cent charge, and you actually end up making a little bit of money back at the end of the month by charging that 10-cent fee, and it almost covers, most of the time it does cover our each reader's monthly charge. So
Yeah,
you're
because
actually,
in Oregon, you can't. I'm pretty sure you can't do that.
oh,
So that's why I'm saying make sure you check with your state or your local
thank you for saying something. I had
municipality,
no idea.
or with NIAX or with Kiosoft to make sure that your state doesn't have regulations on that. And I just saw that Gumball Gold said you can't do that in Mississippi. I know that there are a few places like AMPM just got sued for doing it in Oregon, and I think a few other states.
Ooh,
So just make sure that you check your local laws.
there you go. Nice. Very cool. All right, David, you ready?
Yes, I am ready. I'm sharing it right now. Okay, there we are. Okay, so this is the Extreme Vending Discord, where we have Matt, Galaxy Games 843, Jonathan Howard, Jen Ven. All of us are in here hanging out with over 3,000, maybe even closer to 4,000 members now. And everyone in this group is pretty chill for the most part. The haters, there are a few people that we have to kick out every once in a while. So we do have some great moderators. But this is the general channel. And what I'm showing you is this is a channel where people just talk about anything vending and their successes. There's some stuff about the mega find the key. Galaxy Games made a comment about harbor freight. It sounds like, just like lots of things of anything to do with vending. And one of the coolest things about this whole thing is this Discord's been around for like 4 years. And on the top right, and Jonathan loves talking about this, there's a search bar and you can search for anything. So if you're new to vending or you have a problem, or maybe you just got your first location, or you're getting an error that you've never seen before because things happen, you can search for it. Just search for like error on claw. Maybe it'll show something up. See, someone's getting an error, like talking about this, and there's going to be like a bunch of answers to this person. Someone's going to respond. We've had other people get other error on, and these are all simple fixes that we talked about. But as you can see, lots of people have talked about getting an error on their claw machine, and just people have advice, help, and support. And that's basically the search bar. So you can search for like 4 years worth of history. We have other channels. We have partner channels where we have candy machines, NIAX. We have a plus channel. We have all sorts of channel pipeline. We have channels for the just like anything you can pretty much think of vending wise. And then there's the giveaway channel as well. We have just so much information in this Discord, and it's such a great tool to have. And people are on there all the time and talking. Like this is a live chat, and there are people online right now. These are all online people right here on my right. I don't know. There's probably what 60, 70 people online. Oh, about 60 people online right here, and that's not including the mods and the toy suppliers and other people. So we're probably close to 70 people online right now in this Discord talking about vending. Unread notification gives me, I get so many notifications, and I don't always check it. Hey, stop talking about me while I'm doing the stream. Rude.
Do you want to talk about the different channels real quick, and then we can actually, can you share audio on there and do the Yao? We got a new Yao submission.
you,
Unless
you know
Matt knows how to do it. I don't know if you know how to do the sound.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do all that stuff, unfortunately.
Maybe
Um,
Matt can do that part for us.
But we have played games before in the Discord, and I'd like to do that again. Like here, I'm gonna show you guys. You guys need to join the Discord and play with me. So there's a voice channel hangout. I know about that. And then I'll go like this. I'll be like, "Hey guys, let's play a game." And then other people that will join in there, you can play a game. Like, what's a fun little game? Putt party. So all you guys need to join me sometime, and we can play putt party. This is a fun little game that we play mini golf. Is there sound?
Yeah.
Do I have
Well,
to-
I don't know. I don't hear it.
Okay, then my sound's not working. But anyways, we can play games together too, and that's always fun. This is kind of like the Mario Kart of golf. Anyways, we don't need to do that though.
So there's all kinds of channels in there, and then you guys have direct contact with vendors in there, which is awesome. So I mean, there's so much to see, so much to do. What's that? Where's that at?
This guy just posted Foxy Trucks. They're looking like they have a flea market, it says, and they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 OG minis, a prize locker, and 2 Mega Minis, 8 claw machines in there. That looks really cool. Oh,
Nice.
Everyone give them a flame them up, flame on. And anyways, it just looks really cool.
We're such nerds.
You are
I
my
love it.
favorite, David. You are the best.
Well,
He's
yeah,
on
flame 'em.
fire.
Yeah, he's on fire. So I love
From
NBA
downtown.
Downtown.
I love
Boom
that game.
shakalaka.
Right city. Just kidding. From downtown.
So awesome. Cool, man. Whoops. Okay. Let's remove this. So
Oh.
maybe Matt can do the oh, go ahead, David.
I was going to talk about. I got this. This came from my pinball machine for a week. I got mystery.
Your green screen is canceling out. There you go.
Oh,
Yeah, keep
let
it
me
in front
let
of
me
you.
let me
Keep it
disable
directly
this.
in front of you. Yeah, and that'll work.
Keep it in
Okay.
front of your face.
Maybe if I disable it. Okay. So here we go. I have a mystery amount of quarters. I just was thinking, like, it's not like full. I can show it to you. I'm just curious what people think is inside of here.
It's quarters. Or
I mean,
tokens.
like, how much?
How much?
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't really well.
About
thought out.
$5.50.
I'd say $25.
I think it's closer than Matt's. It's a lot.
Definitely way more than $5.
It didn't look. It looked like a handful.
Well, my hands are big compared to yours.
I'm
So,
thinking
like,
about 2.5 rolls.
I can usually hold about $20 in my hand. What's so funny?
Oh my god. Two and a half rolls. I guess yeah, roll and a half.
I've been around a lot of quarters. I mean,
Three quarter.
My hand's bigger than yours, man. I lost $11 worth.
Oh.
How are you ever going to know what the exact answer is? Did you count it beforehand?
Oh no, I got my scale.
Now we're all wrong.
Throw it in the scale. Let's see.
Well,
Let's see what it is.
Can you give me a second to find every quarter I dropped? Because
No, just guess.
What are you filming a Galaxy Games 843 video over there? Throwing money on the
Yeah,
floor?
what is the deal? Dropping quarters everywhere.
You know what I always say? I'm like, it's not that kind of an establishment. Sorry.
All right.
I know. I think sometimes I feel like now that I'm doing this through the garage, I'm like always like worried that what happens if an officer shows up and sees me with all this money counting and there's bills everywhere and coins and all this stuff. Do they think I'm running like GTA style?
Yeah, he's gonna think you're a dancer.
Yeah. All the ones.
Matt, if I pick up the loose quarters, it says $23.50, but there's some loose change all over the place.
Okay,
So,
Matt was right.
Yeah.
I've
Just
been
cool.
around.
Have, like,
I've been
a
around quarters
handful
once or
of
twice.
quarters.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if I can. I don't know. Well, this is kind of a better view of it.
Nice.
I don't want it to fall out. But that's $23.50, and then there's a few dollars on the green brown. So I think Matt was pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing quarters up there. Quarters.
Okay.
Quarters.
Love it.
Matt, do you
are
want to
not-
show the new submission for Yao?
Yeah, let me do that.
Okay.
Let me share screen.
So for those of you who don't know, all of us have started a nonprofit called Yao, which is Young Entrepreneurs of the World, and it is the only that I know of besides the MBVA. It's the only.
Oh, I hear an echo.
Yeah, you're gonna hear an echo when I'm sharing the audio. That's what happens when we do that.
Oh, so should I wait?
So only Matt.
No,
Let me stop share for the time
Okay.
being.
So let me tell my little piece, and
when
then
we're ready, then
Okay.
we'll pull it up.
So it's the only, besides MBVA, it's their scholarship. I think it's the only nonprofit that has to do with vending. So in the industry that we love so much, it is basically a nonprofit that rewards one student once a month. They get a candy machine from candymachines.com. It's a triple time candy machine that to start their business and to start their route and to learn about getting into vending and how to start a business, how to run a business. And so we are doing the giveaway next week for this month's winner. And you can go to yowkids.org. So it's YEOW, yowkids.org. And you can send us an email with a 1-minute video and a little blurb about yourself. And we have a new one this week. And so Matt's going to bring it up so I don't echo. And then he can show you the video and see what. But it's really simple. And then you're in for the drawing. And we do it every month. And then once a year, we're going to give away a mini claw machine. So very cool. So, okay, I'll stop talking now. Go ahead.
All right. Let me go ahead and set the share back up.
Okay.
So you all might hear, everyone out there watching shouldn't hear an echo, but everyone here on the stream may hear an echo during this process. So I apologize to you guys that we're streaming with, should you hear an echo. But anyway, guys, so here is the Yow submission section of the Discord. And you may remember we had Samara's submission last time, but today we've got Shay. And I'm going to read what Shay said, and we'll play the video for everyone. And it says, "Hi, I'm Shay Weber. I'm 7 years old. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada." Very cool. Maybe we'll see Shay in an upcoming NBVA show. Who knows? Anyway, Shay plays soccer, loves hockey, wants to be an oceanographer when they grow up. Until then, my dad, John, and I are starting a candy vending business. It will be called Happy Face Vending. Very cool. Our goal is to provide #1 customer service so we can build a vending empire. I love this. From this, I plan to build my retirement. My dad will be helping me with the business. We don't know anyone who does vending, and the YouTube vending community are the best resource we could have hoped for. Jonathan Howard's Children's inspired us, and here we are with a plan and such high hopes. This contest is a great opportunity for us kids to experience the business for ourselves, and I want to wish everyone good luck. Thank you for the opportunity. All right, let's watch the video. Can I make it full screen? Let's see. There, yes, I can.
Hi, everybody. My name is John Weber, and this is my son, Shay.
Hi, I'm Shay. I'm 7 years old, and I'm going into 2nd grade. And our name of our business is called Happy Face Vending.
That's right. What do you like to do, Shay? What's your favorite sports?
My favorite sports are hockey and soccer.
Nice. Do you play soccer?
Yes.
Do you play hockey?
Yes.
Nice. What's your favorite food?
Beef with broccoli.
Beef with broccoli for a 7-year-old? That's pretty amazing. Who makes beef with broccoli?
My mom.
That's right. Mom is the best. Now, Happy Face Vending, what's our #1 goal?
To get a lot of customers to like us, and we will be #1.
That's right. We do #1 customer service, right?
Right.
That's how we'll keep our customers happy. We want to thank Yow Kids for the opportunity, for all of the contestants to win these vending machines y'all are giving away. Thank you for that. We appreciate the opportunity. And good luck, everybody.
Bye.
Very cool. Very cool. Jonathan, can we give Shay a round of applause? There we go. Great job, Shay. Very, very cool. And
Sorry,
good
there was
luck.
a delay. I don't know what happened, but there was like a delay in the crowd.
You had
Very
to flash
cool.
the applause
Yeah.
sign. That's what it was.
So if you guys want to get into the drawing also, all you need to do is just go to yowkids.org, fill and send us an email with your information, and it's that simple. You can actually go there now and see the submissions on there also, and then more information on the website. And yeah, so good luck, everybody, and thanks for the support, everybody. So, and then also, I mean, if you guys want, we have the Yow stickers. So if you guys want to get stickers for your machines, it helps you get locations. It also helps you keep your commissions lower. So we're doing those also. But there's a lot of opportunity on the website. So check it out when you get a chance. So
That was
thank you.
pretty
And thank you,
adorable.
candymachines.com, for donating the candy machine every month, which is awesome. So thank you. Okay. Back to comments.
Back to comments. While you're finding those comments, I got to say, so, it's been about, just over 3 months since we had the NBVA show in Vegas. And it's going to
Yeah.
be another, 4 months before the IAPA show in Florida. And I'm starting to get that bug, I'm starting to get that show bug. Like, I can't wait for the next show.
So you're going for sure. You're going to IAPA, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I don't know if we're gonna make it this year. I don't know. David says he has to go early because he has to go do his Disney stuff.
I
Otherwise,
know.
his passes expire. Are you going to IAPA this year, Jen?
I booked my ticket. Yes.
Yay!
Nice. Already
Nice.
booked.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's such a far travel
I just need to
from
get
Oregon.
my badge, and that's it.
Yeah, same. And what a lot of people don't know though is there's so many vendors out there that are giving out badges. Yeah, I'm not going to say who. I'm not going to say who. But if you do your research, and maybe even some of the people in the Discord might have some badges available. I don't know.
Actually, I might be able to get one.
I mean, you are the president of the NBVA.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
You think you have a little bit of pull?
I won't have to pester a vendor for one. Huh.
There you go. There you go.
You know what? Do you want to give us an update on what you're working on with MBVA right now, Jen? What you've been?
We have a meeting next week to discuss our. We're gonna do some learning Zooms, and so we're working with a vendor on money handling. I think I can say that, and then there's another one on compliance and regulatory things that you need to have on plush and toys. So we're gonna have a Zoom for that. So that's
Nice.
one of the big things. And then
I'm so happy you're in there for that reason. It's nice to have stuff throughout the year. Just besides the show. It's nice that you're doing more things and you're way more active, which is awesome.
Ryan, and then Lori and I just talked about getting my president office hours going. So it'll be a similar kind of format. I don't know. We're still working it out to this, but just where people can hop on and ask questions, or if they need resources, or if there's things going on, kind of like a town hall kind of. And just a way to connect with other vendors, because I think that's like what you guys do is very helpful in keeping people motivated throughout the whole year. So that's kind of what we're looking towards getting going. So
Nice. Very cool.
But the reason why I brought this up is because I feel like there's kind of a gap in between shows, and I feel like there's something else we should be able to do, right? There's something we need to organize something, or get together, do something.
Jonathan's hot to trot on getting the East Coast West Coast battle of what vendors are better. No, I'm just kidding. East Coast
No,
West.
I think there should be a show in between for both coasts.
That's right.
that
So
local vendors can get together.
I like the whole East Coast West Coast. We'll be Wu-Tang over here on the East Coast, right?
It's like back in the '80s with all the East Coast West Coast rappers. We're gonna
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
why I
take
said
you
we're
on.
Exactly.
Wu-Tang.
That's what I thought of when I was starting to say a meetup on the East Coast West Coast. Was I was thinking the rapper battle, but
Well, there is a small show. I think it's in September, October. I think it's the Ace show in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. But I don't know how big.
so
it
is that a local AMOA chapter that puts it on?
It might be. I honestly, I've never been to the show. I may go check it out this year because it's only like a 2-hour drive for me. And I think I need to see what days it's on though. I need to see if I can work it out. In my schedule.
Oregon. So Betson puts on a show in Oregon, and then I'm a part of the Oregon AMOA, and they put on a show. And then Jonathan needs to get involved with there's 2 California organizations. There's a Northern California and Southern AMOA shows, and they do kind of local ones. I mean, it's more big time amusement people, but you might find, a little gem of knowledge that'll, pay for your membership.
I think it's just networking. I really feel like
Yeah.
vendors need to work together more. That you need to know who your vendors are in your area, and share the wealth and the fact that you can work together for there's locations that you probably can't get to, or maybe too far away, that you could share with that person, and vice versa,
Well, and
and grow
also
your route
security.
together. What was that?
Security. So I have a vendor that I share a location with, and we just upgraded all our locks at this location, and we did it because the place is getting broken into, but also our stuff's getting tampered with. So just knowing, like we were talking about earlier, knowing the people in your area is important.
Yeah. Can I say before I get into this comment, David, that your internet is awesome? I'm
Yes.
so
I've
happy
been
that
worried.
I'm so glad you got better internet, and that you got, the Starlink, because I mean, you look great, you sound good. Like, it's it's nice to have you here, and it's great. I'm glad you did that. So thank you for doing that, cuz
Oh,
we missed you,
yeah.
Oh, I
So,
appreciate it. Yeah,
The,
thank
sh-
you. I
the
just
show.
barely uploaded that video on the Discord that you told me to, that little clip.
oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the bowling show that they're talking about in the comments.
Ah,
Yep.
okay. Bam
All
Rinden
right.
had a question.
Bam Rinden. Yes. What do you guys think the big trends into the end of the year will be for plush?
I think that you're going to see a lot more mini plush, because I think a lot of the main distributors, they've carried large to medium plush for so long, that with the big rush of mini claw machine, there's not a lot of mini plush out there that's available. So I think we're going to see a lot more, especially like companies like Good Stuff that do the licensed products and stuff. Like
Licensed mini
most,
plush, right.
most of their stuff is big. So now you're going to see I think you're going to see a big trend towards the end of the year, that they're going to be starting to push out small stuff. So you guys can buy licensed smaller products
And
for your
keychains.
machine. Yeah,
Keychains for the
keychains too.
thinner ones.
Yeah.
Yep. What do you guys think? Same thing.
It's so hard to say. I'm so bad at guessing that stuff. I will say though, well, Jen just set off something in my mind. So while I was in Florida, I went back to that arcade in that mall. That was like all, it's a claw machine arcade, and they had mini clip machines there.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen those before at the shows, and we got to playing those like crazy, and I actually won. It was quite good, so it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I really
Was
have
it
no
bigger
idea.
than Rainey's, or I mean, smaller than Rainey's?
Well, I've never seen Rainey's in person, but it looked probably similar.
You know what plush I would like to see? I would like to see plush of the YouTube vendors. Like, imagine getting a little Galaxy Games plush, a little Jonathan plush, Quick Play, Eli and Cody plush, and you see Aaron and stuff like that. How cool would that be?
Can Rainey or Eva find something like that for us? Can they
I
get
could just see
some stuff
one.
custom made?
Yeah,
There
that'd be
is,
awesome.
there
I could
is.
just see one of Eli with like these big old huge like overstuffed
Lifting the
arms,
bucket.
like all buffed out and stuff, and then yeah, I could see that. I could totally see those. Those would be pretty funny.
So my prediction is that there's going to be an animal that becomes pretty popular. And I don't know if plush people are going to be on top of it, but I think that there's probably going to be like an octopus type thing like we've had in the past. And it could be the seagull like everyone thought at IAPA that was
With the
going to be
French fry?
popular. Maybe it'll finally be popular on the West Coast. But that's my prediction is there's going to be a popular animal this summer that's going to be, we're going to have to keep our eye on. And I
Yeah.
kind of feel like anime is kind of dying. Does anyone else feel like that?
My wife loves anime. She told me to get this ninja Gijitsu something. I don't know what the names. There's all these names she tells me, but she told me to get that stuff, and I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
Because I feel like people aren't really going for my Naruto stuff as much as they were a couple months ago.
I think the anime is constantly evolving. That's the hard thing about anime. So right now, like the one that she was telling me, you have to talk to Gabri, maybe text her. She'll tell you what to get. And she's like, there's this guy called Gojo, and like all the girls go crazy over this anime character. You know who? Have you heard of Gojo?
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Gojo is like the cutest anime guy out there right now that everyone wants to be with.
Which
And
anime is he with?
the Jujutsu Impact or
That's
no, I
so.
think
So it's a funny
Genshin-
story.
Genshin
So
Impact.
yes, while we were in Florida, my daughter was actually searching for the pop figure for that same character. In every store we went to, we were looking for that figure.
Yeah.
Couldn't find him.
I really think
Okay.
there's going to be. I mean, I still think Sanrio stuff is super popular. Like our Hello Kitty stuff, like still does well. I know that All Star's coming out with a
Cinnamoroll,
whole
yeah.
line of Sanrio stuff that still does very well. The One Piece stuff has been doing well. So I think it's all about how cute it is. I think the cuter the stuff, even though if it's not exactly like the normal stuff, like it's got a cute thing to it, like kittens and like that's the stuff that's really popular right now on our machines, is stuff that doesn't necessarily have to be licensed, but it's just cute, things that are just really cute. They want to win. So anyways, yeah.
Have any of you ran the Bluey stickers?
No, I haven't ran those yet.
shoot.
Is that the guy?
I'm hoping they go well. Like the plush, it went really well for me. So I'm hoping the Blueys go well.
This is Gojo.
Yep.
His eyes are like really, like anime shows it like really well. Gabby showed me, and it's like all the guys and girls and stuff. They're like, "Oh, Gojo."
I'm gonna look into that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very popular right now. My wife, when I go to Hot Topic, I bought her like 5 shirts from Hot Topic, and they're all based on this anime.
I actually go in there quite often just to see what's trending, and also that lunchbox place.
Yeah, that's what Gabby always makes me
they
go
have
to.
going.
Oh, what's it called? I know what you're talking
Boxed
about.
lunch.
Or box
Yeah.
lunch.
It's called
What's
box
the
lunch.
lunchbox place.
That's what I go.
It's called
it's so
box
funny.
lunch.
Yeah, it's actually really funny because I go in there.
You guys
to
have
do research,
Spencer's where
too.
you are too? Spencer's Gifts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Spencer's Gifts is another one that's in our mall that people really like. It's probably the only store in our mall that people actually go to, honestly. So it's really sad, but like our what's the name of the video game place that that's in all the malls? You know what I'm talking about?
GameStop.
GameStop. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like our GameStop actually closed in the mall. Like that's how bad our mall's getting. Like, I mean, who closes a GameStop? Like everybody needs games. I don't understand. So
There's a GameStop in like every plaza here. I mean, we can go in every direction and hit a GameStop.
yeah.
We only have like 3. But I do think that they're like Hello Kitty, what's the darker version of it? Those have been really popular.
The purple ones? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
the purple and black.
Yeah.
But like you said, Sanrio. But I found that lately the purple and black one has been more popular than the actual Hello Kitties.
The Chainsaw Man stuff, we have that in our machines too, for sure.
It's back.
I don't know. They say that he said his are really popular. We have it in our machine and it does pretty well. I never watched the show, but I guess that and then there was a huge rush on One Piece because they had that live version of the show that was on Netflix or whatever, and it just shot up crazy popular for a little bit. So that was really good for us.
And I don't remember what time of year that came out, but it got renewed. So I'm hoping that there's another spike up for it.
That was actually a pretty good show. There's some of them that I can watch. I had never watched the cartoon or the actual original one. It's horrible. But
I didn't realize there were so many series for it.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got 10 minutes. We should probably talk about the giveaway one more time before we go.
10 minutes already? 10
yeah, I
minutes
know.
left?
It's crazy.
Jeez. I swear, I take 1 week off and time just flies by.
Jen, you go this time.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Xtreme Vending, Galaxy Games, Quick Play, and Howard Hospitality, along with CandyMachines.com, are giving away a 31-inch claw machine. And as you can see by the picture, it's a beautiful specimen. Just make sure that you go to the Discord and fill out the entry so that you can have a chance to win this beautiful machine, and have all the money come into it like the sparkly is drawing you in like a magnet. So just make sure you enter before the deadline. They're going to be drawing the thing July 31st, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, get that entry in.
And
Hopefully
if you
that
don't
works.
know, this is a 31-inch claw machine, you guys. Like this
Yeah,
is
full
a
size.
full size
Full
claw machine.
size.
I mean, this thing is legit metal, powder coated. Like it's super nice, and the fact that it was designed by people that actually have their own arcades, so they know what works good, how it works. It can be you can put Nyax on it or Kiosoft, whatever you want to run. I mean, this is like a legit full size claw machine, which is awesome. And I'm not sure. Do you guys know offhand like what these run on the website for right now? Like what the value of this is?
On candy machines.
We can
Yeah.
go
And
look.
also, it's now a 2-year warranty.
Yeah.
Let's
Very
see.
cool.
I have to take a look. I don't know what the retail value. He never did tell us.
I want to know what it looks like if someone runs like a.
I found it.
in it.
2,500 basically. 24.45.
Jeez,
There it
you
is,
guys. So
$24.45.
$2,500 price. Like that's awesome. I mean, where can you? I mean, and all you need to do is just join the Discord, which is free, and enter to win, and you're good to go. Fill out a form, and that's it. Pretty awesome for $2,500, 31-inch claw
prize.
machine. Yeah, it's a huge prize. It's the
Holy
biggest
cow.
prize we've given away so far. I mean, we gave away multiple prizes that maybe added up to this much, but not a full-size claw machine like this. So thank you, CandyMachines.com, for donating that, and for Claw Crazy for designing that awesome machine. It's nice to have something that's well built and durable, and something that we can turn people onto, because it's definitely nice to have machines like that out there. So thank you guys so much. But yeah, very cool.
I would love to put ducks, or not my duck mix, in that thing.
Yeah.
I think it'd be really cool.
So yeah, here you go. So
Yeah,
One Piece-
Brawlicon says, when One Piece Season 2 premieres, I foresee a spike again in merchandise.
Yeah. So get your One Piece stuff and put in the machines. Look for sales at Five Below. That's another really good location you can get stuff like that at, and just stock up on it and have it ready to go. Same with Deadpool right now. Any Deadpool stuff you see, like pick it up now, because I mean, what is it? The 24th? I can't remember what date it is, but the new Deadpool movie's coming out this month. Well, actually in July 24th. So I keep thinking we're in July. We're not quite there yet, but so
Almost
get all
there.
your almost there. So get your Deadpool stuff stocked up, ready to go. Plush, keychains, all that stuff. Pretty awesome. Very cool. So yeah.
Also,
Couple
if you're
tips.
going by Target, I don't know if they're still running the special I text David about, but
Yes.
look at the Disney plush. And
Yeah,
thank
you
me.
sent me stuff too. It's just like I get this text, this picture of Jen's seat next to her, just full of big old Target
Yeah,
bag
so
full of toys.
at Target, they're like, yeah, we don't have big enough bags for the plush. Are you okay with a couple garbage bags? And I was like, sure, sounds great. And so they like fill the 2 garbage bags full of plush for me.
Nice.
Whatever works.
I was going to tell you, Jen, I went to my local Target and I couldn't find any of the Disney stuff.
Oh, do you have
on sale.
Do you have a Disney store inside your Target?
I don't think I do.
Oh, darn it.
That I went over there because I was just like, okay, I'll go to the one on my route, because I live in the middle of nowhere and there was nothing like that. I was
Yeah,
sad.
long story
Maybe it
short,
just been bad.
the Disney plush was 50% off plus another 10% off with their app. So it made a good deal.
I see your arcade there, David. Why don't you give us an update on how your arcade's doing?
Oh, it's going really good. Actually, like I said, sold out vending met me here. I didn't know it would play a video, but I was just going to show you guys a picture of what those
Someone's
machines.
walking out with a big plush.
Yeah, no, it's the one they won the big one. It's just
That's
it's
not
going
live.
loop. It's not live.
Oh,
This is a
okay.
loop.
Okay.
This is a loop of the security footage that I had out there, but I didn't know it was going to play the loop. That's actually really cool. But this is the Kenichi claws, similar to what we're giving away with candy machines. You can see all the lights. It lights up. It's really cool. Obviously, it's Claw Elite or Elite Claw. So that's pretty
Claw
cool.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. So everything's going good. A lot of people are looking to get into claw rooms. So It takes a little while to get started, quite a bit of capital to get going, a lot of things to consider, a lot of time, a lot of planning, a lot of leasing paperwork, a lot of effort. In the long run, do you think it's worth it?
I love it. Like, I'm so happy that I got into it. The well, mine, I got magnetic locks, and so they lock, like, right now the store's gonna be open for just another 40 minutes, whatever it closes. So it closes technically at 8 o'clock my time, which is in 6 minutes, but we keep the doors open for a while. And then if they get locked inside, there are releases where you put your hand in front of it and it'll unlock and you can get out. So it's like, you can get out, they're never locked in. Cameras are going 24/7. Everything's automatic. I go there once a week. I went there yesterday and I just collect the money. And it's fun when you pull out the money from the mags. It's not like $1 bill fat stacks. It's like, the fives, tens, 20s. There are ones as well, but like you'd be surprised how many 20s you get in there. And but what's good is that's why I go there once a week too, is kind of empty out the cash too, because there will be quite a bit of cash. But cash is just a small portion. You get mostly credit card charges with these things. So I probably get 75% to 85% credit card charges versus the cash sales is like 15 to 25%. So
Nice.
Can they put money in each machine, or is it only at your Kiosoft station?
only the kiosk, you can still go up and tap pay it. So if you didn't want to get a game card and you walk in, and you just tap your credit card, you're gonna pay like $2.50 at that rate, and it's on there. It says $2.50, or go to get the game card to get the game card prices.
Okay.
And oh my gosh, so many people don't even care about the game card. Like, not like most people get the game card, but I'm surprised how many people are willing to pay $2.50 for a play. And not save themselves money. So
That
it's
would be an
crazy.
interesting study as far as also when that's happening. What's
Yeah, like I can
Are
go
the
on
students
my
meeting on
You
weekends
can
or?
see all that info.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure
Yeah,
the data is amazing.
it's
yeah.
interesting. Like, there are sometimes, so summer's been really different for me. Like, I'm not this summer's actually been a really slow summer for all my vending, which is crazy. Maybe it's because last year was so beautiful and the year before that was so beautiful, and this year's like super horrible outside. Um, but I'm still doing decent and stuff, but it's not the numbers I was hoping for. But the arcade's been doing pretty well, and I'm really shocked. Like yesterday, it's unmanned arcade, and I owe this a lot to sold out. But I did $400 yesterday, and then the day before that, I did like $300. You're talking about a Monday and a Tuesday doing $400 in sales just in the arcade. Like, that's, to me, pretty incredible. Um, just because it's like it's unmanned and it's making this kind of numbers. My goal was to always hit like 150 to 200 on the weekdays, and I'm doubling that and even tripling that sometimes. So
I think too, like, now, I mean, especially since it's so hot down there in Arizona, that I'm guessing that having air conditioning in the summer for people can come in and cool off and just kind of hang out a little bit and give the kids something to do, like a little bit of a reward or a break, is probably super popular in those shopping centers. I'm guessing that has a lot to do with it too, because you're not doing any marketing, you're not doing any kind of advertising, and it's just from them walking by basically and word of mouth at this point, which is pretty awesome.
that's how it's been, 100%. And actually, I'm going to start advertising here probably pretty soon, because I don't know if we talked about there was a competitor that was getting involved. Maybe I talked to the partner of the competitor, and they sound like they're dropping out. They're backing off. It's not 100% sure, but then because I didn't want to invest a whole bunch of money into something, I was always hoping to get my money out, but I've always was looking around for a backup plan if something happened and it didn't work out. And it sounds like things are going to go in my favor, so that's really good. So now I'm going to start considering the dropping some more money into the club arcade and start investing in decorations and really making it look more presentable now that I know that I'm going to be there longer. So
We should talk about the marketing. Call
Yeah.
me sometime.
yeah,
I'll talk about it.
yeah. I've been tipped by Instagram to do Instagram marketing, which I'm curious about doing. I'll definitely look into that. But what do you think, Jen?
I took some classes on using Facebook and Instagram on drawing people in and different strategies. So I definitely think that there are things that could probably help.
Yeah.
And I've worked with a few of my locations on advertising, and it's gone well. So
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely have to, because I do need an ad to draw people in, something exciting. It's too bad I couldn't use sold out vending because he won 22 toys, I believe is what he had a whole. He took a picture of it. He won so many toys at the Kenichi Claw, and I did give him like $50 of free play, but then like I said, he spent a lot of money there too. So I mean, it was really sweet of them.
well,
They were
the
so supportive.
NBVA should be. I'm hoping by the end of summer. I know it'll be after when you're wanting to do it, but we should have a speaker on that topic. The guy that I
Cool.
took the classes with, he said that he would do a short seminar for the NBVA.
Nice.
So hopefully he'll do it. So
Hey guys, guess what?
It's time.
It's
Oh,
time.
We're at
out of
time.
So
That's right.
take us
Thank
out,
you,
Matt.
everyone. Thank you, everyone, for joining us week after week. We appreciate your time. Join us again next week.